This is Ralph Losey, the director and verifier of Echoes of AI, where the podcasters themselves are AI and they write the podcast, not me.
Okay, so we're diving into this comparison of human and artificial intelligence, and you brought some really interesting material that tackles this profound question. What makes human intelligence different? What sets it apart from the artificial kind? And we're not just talking processing power or efficiency. No. We're going way deeper than that into what these differences really mean for us, for how we see the world, even for our place in the universe.
It really is a fascinating exploration. And even from the start, the sources are all pointing to one fundamental thing, this really key distinction, which is humans are multidimensional, but AI is essentially one-dimensional. And that right there, that opens up so many questions.
I think that's what really grabbed my attention too when I was looking at this idea of using dimensions to describe the very nature of intelligence. So maybe we should break that down a little for our listener. What does it actually mean for human intelligence to be multidimensional?
Well, I think essentially it means that our intelligence isn't just limited to logic, and reasoning. It's really interconnected with our emotions, with our intuition, our sense of self, our purpose, even our spirituality. All of these different elements work together. They're interwoven to shape how we experience and understand the world.
That makes a lot of sense. It's kind of like saying our intelligence isn't just about thinking, but it's also about feeling and being as well.
Exactly, yeah. And that's where the contrast with AI becomes really, really clear. You see, AI, even when it's at its most advanced, it really operates on a single dimension, and that's processing information. It can learn patterns, it can solve problems that are really complex. It can even try to copy human creativity, at least to a certain extent. But it just doesn't have that same depth of experience, that richness of being that we find with human intelligence.
One of the sources actually used a really compelling metaphor, I thought, to illustrate this point. It talked about how AI can look at music and see all the patterns and even compose, pieces in the style of Bach or Mozart or, some other composer. But could it ever create something that's totally new? Like a whole new genre of music, like jazz, for example. That kind of creative leap, the source argues, that takes more than just being able to recognize a pattern.
Oh, that's such a good example. And it really gets to the core of what's different here. Human creativity isn't just about rearranging what's already there. It's about being inspired by our actual experiences, by our emotions, our understanding of the world and where we fit in. It's about expressing something that's uniquely you, something personal, something that reflects just how deep and complex the human spirit really is. AI just can't get to that level.
And that depth and complexity, that's what the sources keep referring to as multidimensionality, right?
Right, exactly. It's about the layers of meaning and understanding that we as humans just naturally bring to everything we do. It's about seeing the connections, making leaps based on intuition, experiencing the world through that lens of our own emotions and beliefs and values. All these things, they come together and they create a richness that AI, at least how it is right now, just can't truly replicate.